I finished my house-shaped mini album, childhood summer mini album, so I want to go over the whole album for you. I'm going to go through the album twice. The first time I'm just going to flip through it quickly and show you how everything works, and the next time I'll actually explain in detail what's going on. For more details on this album, including supply lists, where to get the album itself, and how to decorate the pages, check the video description. Had a lot of fun making this album. It was nice to get all these photos in here and to print all these photos from my childhood. There's over 90 photos in this album, and they're all pretty much 3.5 by or 3 by 4.5. I printed them all the same size, so it'd be easy to use them, put them in the album together. I can't wait to get together with my family next time and bring this, and so my brother and sister and I can go look at all these photos of us and just laugh. Some of them are so cute, and you know, this is my brother right here, and he's 23 now, so we're all pretty grown up from this period. Alright, so now I'm going to go through it again and I'll talk about it in more detail. And any techniques that I describe in this video, remember that there are recordings down below to every single step of this album coming together, so you can see me doing it in real time, so you can follow along if you want to. This is an AccuCut die. It's the album builder die, and it's the birdhouse is what it's supposed to be. And it comes with a bunch of different birdhouses and roofs. And here's a branch for your bird to sit on, and a fence and whatnot. And I turned it into just a regular house. So I took the branch and I turned it on its side to make a tree and put a small little bird in the tree. This is a cute little stamp. And then I took the rosette that was to go around the hole in the house for the decorate the birds, and I turned it into a tire swing, some jute rope, and then here's the fence. I put crackle paint on it to make it look a little distressed, and then I decorated the house to make a red brick house. It was a lot of fun to make this cover. Here's this rubber charm that says Sunny Days. This is from the paper collection, and the paper collection is the Pink Paisley Hometown Summer collection. So what I did is, before I glued the house down on the front, I traced it to make a template so I could use it inside. So I printed my journaling and traced the template around it so that my journaling was centered inside the house. And then I added trim from the collection that had the best border stickers. Really, really fun border stickers. And here's a photo of my brother on a swing. Just a great photo. Then I took just a piece of raw chipboard and I added a bulldog clip to it, and I made a to-do list. And on the to-do list there's rub-ons from the collection and there's stamping, and it was just a lot of fun to put this together. And then on the back I made a little file folder to hold photos of us, and there's some die cuts from the collection. And there's photos of us playing miniature golf. And then here is another one of those border stickers from the collection, and photos of us all in the swimming pool at Grandpa's house with some more stars. And then one of the layered chipboard pieces from the collection. And this is a little yellow bicycle journaling spot with some pattern paper on the back. Then on the next page I made this little flip out, and there's room for 5 photos, and there's it's attached underneath. It's actually glued to a piece of file folder which is adhered underneath the background paper. That's how it works. And then I added some journaling, a little ticket here, and another photo. And this is a good way to do photos if you have one vertical photo and lots of horizontal photos. That works out well. And then this page insert is by Elsa from Just a Few Designs. She has a tutorial on her channel for how to do this, but I turned it into a pocket here to hold photos. And there was a piece of paper in the collection that was all numbers, so I cut those out and added them to the photos. And then I added the same rub-ons from the collection, and I did the journaling, so there's an explanation of what each photo is. And then flip it over to the back, and I added a little place to do some journaling, and a Hero Arts bicycle stamp, and some more chipboard from the collection, and a picture of my sister waving a flag. And then this, I loved this page. It was so much fun. I made a banner, and I just cut little pennants out and made these teeny tiny rosettes. They're made out of paper that was 6 inches by a 1/2 inch and scored at every 1/8 inch. They're super tiny, but they look so cute when they're done. And then I made these 2 pockets to hold photos, and there's journaling on the back of the 2 photos. And again, in the video description are tutorials on how to make those rosettes, how to make any pockets you see in this album, anything at all that you're wondering how it was made. It was all recorded on Ustream. Alright, this page has all photos from summer vacations to my mom's hometown. So I just have them held here with these Velcro bands, and they all come off. So you can see on the back there's journaling on some of them, explaining the photos, and some of them just have more photos on the back. And they just stay right in place with these little ribbons, and these buttons are from Jenny Bolin. And then this is one of those 3 envelope pockets made popular by Rose. She's Rose S915 on YouTube. And it flips, and there's a tag in each of these pockets, so it flips open, and there's a tag with more photos in every single one of these pockets. So as you can see here, they're all kind of in there. And so same for the back. You know, again, there's the 3 pockets with more room for tags and photos. So you get a ton of photos and journaling on these. Then here I made a little box to hold a bunch of photos where we talked about all our family pets through the years. More journaling here, a little cloud. And then you flip it over to this page. And this clip holds this folio in place, and I used the Martha Stewart doily punch to make a band to hold it closed, and added a die cut from the collection. And it's just a trifold, and it folds out for lots of photos and journaling. And then the band slips right back on it and holds it together. The band's not strictly necessary. It would stay closed just from the clip alone, but I thought the band was cute. So, and then that holds this shut, and then this is another fold out. And then I added some die cuts from the collection up in the corner there. And then this popcorn box, I made this popcorn box, and I made the popcorn too out of a flower punch that I have. And this was to talk about how my sister and I used to watch those Elvis movie marathons in the summer that they used to play on like TNT and American Movie Classics around August. And then here's Elvis on the back. And that's a pennant from the collection. There was a lot of, that's another one of those border stickers, lots of fun border stickers. Then I made this waterfall book, and I have a tutorial on how to do this on my channel already, but again, you can check the video description and see it there as well. On this time, instead of adhering it directly to the page, I put it on pop dots or dimensional tape so I could add photos and journaling to the back of the waterfall, so it would be like a pocket. And then add another chipboard from the collection. And I made this sand with some golden coarse pumice. And then here is an envelope I made, another layered chipboard piece from the collection, and then more, just more photos. And I think there's 95 or more photos in this album. So they're all just glued back to back. And they're and tied shut with a piece of seam binding that I dyed and crinkled with some Glimmer Mist. And so that's it. That's my childhood summer album. I hope you really liked it, and for those of you that got the albums and followed along, thank you so much. I had such a good time doing it with you guys. So we're going to do more of those projects where we all kind of are working on the same thing. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.